Hey kid, welcome to your KidTime StoryTime with me, the storyteller, and this guy, Curious George. And we have a tale called Caps for Sale, a tale of a peddler, some monkeys, and their monkey business. Whoa, monkey business got George excited. All right, caps for sale. Ready? Here we go. Once there was a peddler who sold caps. Boop, 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 boop. But he was not like an ordinary peddler carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on top of his head. First, he had his own checked cap. That's that one right there. Then a bunch of gray caps. Then a bunch of brown caps. Then a bunch of blue caps. Then on the very top, a bunch of red caps. All right, he had a system. He walked up and down the streets holding himself very straight, so as to not upset his caps. As he went along, he called, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap!" Oh, that's a good price. I'd buy one in every color at that price. One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. Oof, times are tough. He walked up and down the street and he kept calling, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap!" But nobody wanted any caps that morning. Nobody wanted even a red cap. He began to feel very hungry, but he had no money for lunch. "I think I'll go for a walk in the country," said he. So he slowly walked out of town, slowly, so as to not upset the caps. Okay. He walked for a long time until he came to a great big tree. "That's a nice place for a rest," thought he, and he sat down very slowly under the tree and leaned back little by little against the tree trunk so as to not disturb the caps on his head. Then he put up his hand to feel if they were straight. First on his own checked cap, then the gray caps and the brown caps and the blue caps and the red caps on the very top. Long arms to check all that. They were all there, so he went to sleep. He slept for a very long time. When he woke up, he was refreshed and rested. But before standing up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were in the right place, and all he felt was an unchecked cap. Where are the other caps? Oh my gosh. He looked to the right of him, no caps. He looked to the left of him, no caps. He looked in back of him, no caps. He looked behind the tree, no caps. Then he looked up into the tree, and what do you think he saw? I don't know. I can't see from this picture. Oh, look at there. On every branch sat a monkey. On every monkey was a gray or a brown or a blue or a red cap. The peddler looked at the monkeys. The monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. Whoa, did he speak monkey or what? "You monkeys, you," he said, shaking a finger at them. "You give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook their fingers back at him. That's a funny noise they were making. This made the peddler angry. I understand why. So he shook both hands at them and said, "You monkeys, you give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook both of their hands back at him and said, this is the problem. Now he felt quite angry. He stomped his foot and he said, "You monkeys, you better give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stamped their feet back at him and said, "Shh." Really, it would help if maybe he spoke monkey. Maybe they don't understand. By this time, the peddler was very, very angry. He stamped both his feet and he shouted, "You monkeys, you must give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stamped both their feet back at him and said, "Shh." This one has it all to the side looking all cool like that. At last, he became so angry that he pulled off his own cap and threw it on the ground and began to walk away. Don't walk away, peddler, don't walk away. But then each monkey pulled off his cap, And all the gray caps and all the brown caps and all the blue caps and all the red caps came flying down out of the tree. So the peddler picked up his caps and put them back on his head. First his own checked cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very top. But you knew that because you already know the order, don't you? And slowly, slowly he walked back to town, calling, caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap. The end. Huh? Yes, definitely the end. And that was the story of Caps for Sale, a tale of a peddler and some monkeys with some monkey business, with Curious George knows very well, don't you, Curious George? All right, kid. Hope you enjoyed this monkeylicious Kid Time Story Time. We will see you next time. Until then, keep monkeying around like you're a monkey in a tree with a red cap on.